Hey guys, it's Bethany, your crafty BFF, and I'm on today for the Christmas in July hop that is being hosted by Beck over at Beck's Crafting World 2 here on YouTube, and Leslie, who is Mermaid Cove Studio here on YouTube. I will have them both linked in the description box down below. This week, week of July 5th, we are doing tags and or creative packaging. So these are some Christmas tags that I've created. I created already, like in the past, like quite some time ago, for part of Year of Cheer that is being hosted by Meekaboo 32. And but I thought I would show these, and then I thought for the creative packaging aspect I would bring back a tutorial that I have. I'll link the tutorial in the description box down below, but it is basically just this tag flip holder box that I created, and I thought we would decorate it together. So we got a little craft with me session today. But first, let's go over these tags. I used the Rosie Studios collection called Oh Joyful Day, and there is some Very Merry mixed in as well. But this is my favorite tag die from Scrap Diva Designs. It's just the scalloped bottom tag. I always cut my tags out of 110 pound cardstock and pattern paper. I stitch on my pattern paper before I glue the pattern paper to the 110 pound cardstock, so it's a nice sturdy base. I like to add homemade elements like paper ruffles and shakers, and then also add some little ephemera pieces or stickers. So this one says 'Tis the Season. It does have a paper ruffle that I made, and this Christmas tree shaker was sent to me in some Happy Mail, I believe from my friend Vicky, who is the self-made crafter. So thank you, Vicky, for that shaker, and turned into quite a cute little tag there. This one, again, 110 pound cardstock and pattern paper that I sewed with my gold thread. I did add these gold eyelets to each tag as well. I picked these up on Amazon, and again, I used the Oh Joyful Day collection. I believe this is the Oh Joyful Day collection. I have so many Christmas things that I play with. It's hard to remember sometimes, but like I said, I like to add a homemade element to each tag. So this one's got this red cardstock rosette that I created. I did layer some fun snow tulle on top of it, and then added these ephemera pieces of this Christmas tree and the nutcracker there, and it says Peace and Joy. I added the little floral ephemera piece in the back, and then added some green enamel dots to finish it off. And then lastly, we've got this one. This is one of my favorite pattern papers from the Oh Joyful Day collection. It's so cute. I love the plaid and the splash, like it's got like some looks like they splattered paint on it. And anyways, sewed with my gold thread. Added on this one, I added a another red rosette and this frame ephemera piece with these little guys here, which I believe are from the Very Merry collection by Rosie Studios. Added this gold foil sentiment that says happiness and cheer, and then we've got this present ephemera piece in the background. So there are my tags. I wish I had a finished version of this project to show you, but I don't. But it's a very easy tutorial that I put out some time ago. The backstory is that I was in a swap, and the girl, I can't remember who it was. Gosh, my memory is so bad, you guys. Sent her tag flip in this little type of box. And I reached out and asked her if she had followed a tutorial. She said she didn't. She just saw it on Instagram and then copied what she saw. So I took the liberty of figuring out the measurements and doing a tutorial for it, because you know, we have creative packaging for so many items that we send in Happy Mail, but I've never come across anything for a tag flip. So I thought this was cute, and like I said, very simple to make. You just make this little box, add a little piece of 110-pound cardstock to the back, and then your piece of acetate you glue here, and then Velcro to the inside of the box. And the reason I Velcro it to the inside of the box is so that I can decorate the front. So let's go ahead and decorate this bad boy. I did take the liberty of cutting out my matting pieces and sewing them with my gold thread. I chose this pattern paper from the brand new Peppermint Twist collection from Rosie Studios. I like this pattern paper. It's really pretty mint green and sage green, white, red, and then it's got like this glitter, this iridescent glitter accent to the page, if you can see that in the camera. Some of the stripes have that glitter on it. And so like I said, I cut out my matting pieces, and we're just gonna go ahead and glue these on, and then we will decorate it together. I realized I haven't done a craft with me in a long time, and so I thought this might be a good opportunity to do so. And you know, when I first started YouTube, I said I'm gonna make sure I do lots of craft with me, because those are the kind of videos I like to see. And you know, sometimes it just don't happen. So I'm gonna try to get better about that and do more craft with me videos, because that's what I want to see. And I think a lot of us want to have craft with me videos playing in the background while we're crafting. At least that's the vibe I get, and that's what I want. So there's my back piece all glued on. I have my little Velcro dots in here. And then we're going to cover up this ugly glue spot so you can't see where the acetate is glued on with this matting piece. So yeah, I thought let's do one of these for the creative packaging aspect, because like I said, I have never seen any other creative packaging for a tag flip. Since the option this month or this week was tags or creative packaging, I said let's combine the two. Here's my front piece. I'm just gonna slap that on there. And then we'll mat the sides as well. Like I said, I'll have the tutorial for this linked in the description box down below. Super easy, and it's a fun way to package a tag flip. In case you don't want to just throw it in a bag and call it a day, it gives it a little extra something, right? Okay, there is our matted box with the acetate lid. Now, because the sides are open, I do recommend still putting this into a larger cello bag, just so that it doesn't, during shipping, it doesn't try to flip out. This does measure 3.5 by 3 by 3. so it can hold a pretty chunky tag flip. I've been known to make some chunky tag flips, and anytime I've made them, they fit in this box pretty well. So there's that. I did also take the liberty of making this very rough, my sewing machine was messing up, this rough looking ruffle, but I thought we could add that as one of our, as a handmade element here, and then we can decorate this bad boy together. I've got, like I said, I'm using the Peppermint Twist collection from Rosie Studios. I haven't even gotten into it yet. I did do a haul on this video the other day. But we've got lots of sentiments and tags to choose from. We've got ephemera, and we've got stickers and candy embellishments and chipboard pieces. Let's see here. I definitely like my ephemera. We could add some blue in there. Maybe that in the background. Gonna kind of take my time and just look at what I've got and see what I want to put on here. There's a cute little reindeer. Ooh, I like that. We've got flowers and candy canes and mugs. This is a fun piece. Let me pop these little pieces out. Ooh, we need some texture. I have my gold, my favorite gold glitter mesh here waiting for us. So let me cut out a piece of this. We can layer on here like so. Ooh. This little guy here, I'm gonna snip him off, and then I'm gonna put this like right there. We've got a paper ruffle for some added texture. I think this is just a really fun ephemera piece. It's got all the colors from the collection on it, and it's round, and it can pop up above the where the box is here. It can just kind of go off the side and off the top there. That's a fun little ephemera piece. Take a look at our stickers here. Their new sticker books come with paper stickers, clear stickers, and washi stickers. I do like a stamp, like a postage stamp. Those are always fun. Alphas. These are clear. These are the washi stickers. Should we do blue or green? I'm thinking I'm gonna layer it right on top of the paper here. I'm gonna do blue. It says Santa delivery, 25 cents. And this is a washi sticker, so I gotta try to get it off of here. I like the washi stickers because they layer really well on top of other things. So we've got that there. Let's see. do I want this in the background, or do I want my ephemera pieces in the background? Like that. Or maybe just one ephemera piece in the back and one in the front here. So when I'm decorating things, I just look at what I've got. I try to include like something of each color from the collection. So we've got our pink paper ruffle. We've got that blue stamp that brings in some of the blue. This piece here brings in all the colors of the collection, which is nice. Let's see. And then I'm thinking we just do, let's see. Do I want that? Or do I want that? This is actually too big. They've changed their chipboard, Rosie Studios have. They've made them bigger, which is usually a good thing, but in this case, I need something a little smaller. We could add that Mary there and bring in some more of the green, the light green. I want like an animal or a person or like a flower, something alive. I don't know, do we like the flowers or do we like the presents? I kind of like the presents. It doesn't hurt to have more pink. I love me some pink. Let's look at these sentiments. I did not plan any of this, so it's definitely just a craft with me. I hope it's not super boring for you, but let's see. Jingle all the way, Christmas. What else do we got here? Do you like the snowflake or no? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking just the presents there. And this guy here. And maybe a smaller floral here. I don't like that white one though. Small pink one, but I'm not finding any small pink ones. And then I'm thinking of sentiment. What kind of sentiment? I think we need to bring in some chipboard. Magical moments, all is bright, happiness and cheer, and 'tis the season. I think I'm gonna go with this green, 'tis the season, to bring in some more of that green. And I never glue anything down until I know exactly how I want it. Go. I like it. What do you guys think? Cute. I like it. I like it. Okay. This thing is always getting thrown around. Okay. We have everything how we want it. So now I'm going to just carefully take it off and set it here. And then I'm going to start gluing on my things in order of how I want them. Actually, I think I want some of this red showing, so I'm going to turn this, and I just want that little red block showing to give some of the red. There's not a lot of red in this collection, but there's some. Now this, I'm going to use my hot glue and glue down I'm putting it on the back of my paper ruffle here, and then using that to secure the gold glitter mesh, like so. Then we're gonna put this guy here, also using my hot glue because regular glue doesn't want to stick to this mesh stuff. So there's that. And then this chipboard sticker is sticking all of these together just the way I want it. So I'm just going to add my hot glue to the back of this. Oh, strings. And place this down like so. I am going to add a little glue behind here just to make sure that sticks together. And then we've got these little guys we could use to finish it off. Does it need it though? Does it really need it? I'm thinking, yeah, I think we add some of the red ones. But which red ones? That's the question. The peppermints, of course, because this is peppermint twist. It's the peppermint twist collection. Ugh, get these out of there. And then we're gonna do, I'm gonna do one right there, and then I'm gonna do two smaller ones right here, and an even smaller one right there, kind of diagonally above that one, something like that. So then it has just a little bit of the red, and then it's got some of the pink, the blue from that washi sticker, the white, the green, and the pink, and the light pink and the dark pink. So there we have it, guys. I decorated it. Usually I'm a lot more indecisive than this, but for the sake of videos, I think I did pretty good. I didn't take too much time. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. There's our decorated little tag flip box. Like I said, it will fit a chunky tag flip, and I will have the tutorial linked in the description box down below. Make sure you go and check out all the other crafters participating in this Christmas in July hop. I will have everyone linked in the description box down below, so you can just go and follow along with the hop and see all of the amazing tags and or creative packaging that people have made this week for the Christmas and July hop. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'll get back to you, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.